guys, we have the pleasure of sitting. And listen, there's no way that you went through the
legend is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, there's no way you went through the 2000 era and didn't see on
1990s
Sunday,
early.
on Sunday on NFL Countdown that you didn't see all the bits that he did. I mean, all his bits were hilarious. There's not one that you did that I did not.
Oh, we did a really bad one time.
Which? Okay, tell me which one it was because I've never heard of it.
Have I been introduced properly? Do you know what show we're on and who I'm?
We just started because
we just come in hot, just start talking about work.
Because we got to come in hot because they're going to tell us, oh, well, he's on the time strain, so I had to come get right into it.
All right, this is the show of record. Okay, all these other guys, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They got to come over here like, hey, how did you guys do it today? What did you? No, we made this plan yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. We did a story one time, Nick Folk, the kicker.
Right.
And apparently his family, way back, had a relationship to one of the Pilgrims, right? If you into that whole Pilgrim story. and instead of 1619. But anyway, we just did a bad job. I had a dumb script. It wasn't funny. It was Thanksgiving week. We were trying to shoot it and get the hell out of town. He didn't act well. The shoot went bad. Story was horrible. Like, it was not funny and bad acting. And I was one part I was supposed to trip and fall into a fire where I slowly, it was just corny, right? The next week we did one of our greatest stories ever. Remember the movie Inception?
Right.
I went to Green Bay and said to Aaron Rodgers, we want to make a remake called Interception. And then we gave him the line, his line, why would I trust you when you ran that garbage last week?
Right.
We showed a clip of that horrible story. We got it off us in 1 week. So we made something good out of something bad.
So where did you write all those bits?
The good ones.
Okay, so none of the bad ones.
No.
We only had one bad one.
No, we had more than one. We had a couple of just, for whatever reason, lack of time, guys canceled. We had to emerge. But I would say we had a high rate of, where I was proud that we did it. Comedy is very subjective anyway. Who the hell knows if any of it was good or was all of it great. But one of my favorite ones I did not write. Mm-hmm. A guy named Tom McCollum came up with it. I just kind of, played my part. I co-wrote. He wrote almost all of it, and I added some stuff. It was the Marshawn Lynch goes to Applebee's
I remember
bit.
that one. Okay.
So Willis McGahee had made fun of Buffalo, what a garbage town. There's nothing to do. All they got is Applebee's and Dave & Buster's, and don't start with the women. And so Marshawn went out with some Buffalo women to Applebee's and Dave & Buster's, and there you go.
So I see you have this. Is this from sports right here?
Yeah, I broke my leg playing college football long ago. I played at UNLV. Sam King was the starter. Randall Cunningham was just coming in as a freshman. I just saw Jim McMahon. We beat BYU that year. I didn't play, but Sam went off for 400 and late post corner to Jim Sandusky. I still see it. But yeah, I broke it at Oregon. Years later, now I got this device that lets me get around pain-free. And we have a foundation called Run Freely, runfreely.org, and that helps veterans get out of pain.
Really? Okay, so it's a veteran thing.
Well, I got it. I just bought one myself because I needed it. I got a ruined ankle. I'm in pain. I can't do sports. I can't play golf. I can't run. With this, I can do all that.
So how does it work? But
it takes the pressure off the joint. Okay. It doesn't fix anything. It just guides your bad ankle. It's sort of like autopilot in a plane. You know what I mean? It just works. I still have to, learn to run and adapt to it. But like I said, I play golf with no pain. I hike with my wife. I run sprints in our driveway. I'm moving around again.
So, I'm from Dallas. I don't know if you know, I had the Cowboys on yesterday. Now I got the Mavericks. So, I know you saw our Cowboys this year. What do you got for me? What you got for me?
They should have beat San Francisco. The thing is, it's funny because San Francisco was so good and they had so many weapons. And the defense was good. All of it was good. I thought San Francisco might have won the NFC. That was where I was to begin with.
I thought they would too.
But then Seattle led at halftime, was driving to take the lead in the third quarter. We had that fumble, and the whole game collapsed. Dallas had 100 chances to win. What was that garbage score? It was 15-8 or something, whatever that stupid score was. Dak was a little off. I like Dak. I think he's a good quarterback. He made a I didn't do but. You said but. You said but. No. I like him personally. I think he's got a lot of talent, a lot of drive. He cares. He made a couple mistakes. A couple throws he wanted back. The one that really got me was the left side it looked like he knew what was there and he just underthrew it.
He
threw like a good ball. It wasn't like a duck that. But it's like, why are you throwing there? Your man's already got him beat. Put it over the guy's head.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions that people have about him. Is that they think that his balls are always behind the receiver; they're never in front. That's one criticism that he gets a lot.
Well, this one was just short, but I don't know, man. He's got a live arm. I don't know. There's no cause to think he can't get it where he needs to get it. They, as a team, collectively, right now, there's just how many years have it been?
Don't make me.
When I heard how many years it was, I was like, "There's no way it's been that long."
It's been that long.
I swear Dallas won last year.
I was in the third grade when the last.
Wow, third grade. I had Mrs. Loomis. Is she still teaching?
No, she's not teaching. She's not teaching. She's done it.
Yeah, she was on fire.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you like this: ESPN2 back in the day, you were a very, very key part to that. Do you think that you guys were able to make ESPN2 like literally what today's ESPN is, like with the way that you guys were so fresh and edgy? Guys like your good friend Stuart Scott, rest in peace, and also Versette and all those guys that are still around.
Well, the thing is, we kind of knew nobody was watching, so the element of danger,
Definitely watching.
We had
on ESPN2, you can get away. You can get a lot.
Yeah.
More.
We had like a cult following, like, what's this weird channel? But then they finally got what he called channel adjacency, where you can, channel 29 ESPN, channel 30 ESPN2. It wasn't on 354, you're like searching, through the internet to find. There was no internet. It's funny, when I first got there, the internet was just like, it was a thing.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what the hell it was. And we had like 3 computer terminals in all of ESPN where you could literally get on the so-called internet. And I remember walking by one night and seeing these guys, hey, have fun with that dumb thing, guys. Like, we're like, what a bunch of dorks. They're over in these community. We just, give me a newspaper, yeah. No, but we had a lot of fun, and it was, for me, really beneficial because I had not been on live TV for like 5 or 6 years. I'd left a job in Seattle. I assembled garbage cans. I sold prepaid legal insurance. I worked for MCI while I freelanced trying to get back into TV. And it took like 4 years to get that look by ESPN, to get hired. And I was nervous as heck. Like literally last time I was on live TV was with this little Tacoma, Washington station that nobody was watching either.
Right.
Good looking 11, an hour ahead of the rest.
So let me ask you before we let you go.
How are people hearing you guys? You're like 12 feet from a microphone. I'm working this thing like Beyonce.
On this board right here, we got you.
By the way, did you guys see Chris Stapleton?
He got my mic. So
Okay, I believe you. He ride it, bring it down. Did you guys see Chris Stapleton and Stevie Wonder on the Grammys?
Well, no, we were all flying in.
Oh my God, you got to look, you got to find it. He sang Higher Ground, and Chris Stapleton in the harmony and guitar, and Stevie like lit up the whole room. It was good.
I think Chris Stapleton was at AT&T Stadium not too long ago.
He's singing the anthem for this one.
Give us a breakdown on how you feel about this year's Super Bowl and who's your winner.
It's a complete toss-up, no surprise, or nothing. Well, let me start that over 3-1. Wait, we're live. Wait, are we on tape? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
That's it.
Yeah, just pick it up from there. Nothing will surprise me is what I was trying to say. One team could win by 20. I won't be surprised. The other team might also. All that said, if I have to bet a penny, I'm going with Philadelphia money line straight win.
Thank you.
I think also on my prop bet at Caesars, someone's going to make a pick in the end zone. That's plus 1,000. That's 10-1. We also have a bet, will there be a 60-yard touchdown pass? Because the longest one I threw in UNLV was 59. So we made it up, like, particular for that.
I'm ashamed Patrick Mahomes can't get any respect.
I love Pat. He's the best. No.
Eagles.
I said,
Are you guys going with an upset or something?
I didn't say anything about Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in football.
Well, I can't tell everybody's picking the Eagles.
Because they might have a slightly better team.
Oh, you guys are going with an upset.
So
you got money on this day. That's why.
Kenny, what would you give? What would you give the Eagles? Are they a 2-5, a 3-2?
No.
3-5?
No, it's like no. If it were a horse race, it's a 2-horse race. These odds won't make sense.
Right.
But in a horse race like you're talking about, say it's a 9-horse field. Well, it's a 32-horse field, really, right?
Right.
Or a 12-horse once they got the. So no. Eagles would be 6-5. And Kansas City would be 7-5. Like it's a toss-up. It's the games. I'm not saying anything bad about Patrick or anything bad about Kansas City. I want to see them do that little jingle bell circle of faith thing. I love when they do that crazy stuff too. So, like I keep saying the same thing. Kansas City could easily win. But if I'm, you have to pick one team, I just think Philly has that much an edge. If I'm going to protect my 50-cent bet.
Do you have anything you want to promote before you leave?
My foundation, runfreely.org, helps some veterans get pain-free.
Okay, all right. We appreciate you coming by, man.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for backing off the mics.
Kenny Mayne,
That's a 12 feet for the mic.
Legend. Hopefully he'll come back to ESPN Sunday Countdown to save us. Hopefully, nope, it's not happening.